Hi YouTube viewers, I'm here with my lovely wife Odessa and we're at the wonderful Cafe Cappuccino waiting for our breakfast.
Good morning,
So
viewers.
Odessa and I were just talking about some of the little small nuances, the little things that crack us up about each other. Like, for instance, she'll walk past me in the house and I'll say, "Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me." She said, "What? Don't do that to me." And what it is that I'm overcome by her beauty, and I let her know, "Don't do that to me. I'm only a man. I'm only human." Anyway, I'm going to tell you some of the things that made me attracted to Odessa. We have a very strange story,
Wow.
and we're going to share it with you. So I was in the United States, and I had been online on and off for 2 years. I talked to one person long term for 8 months, and for whatever reason that didn't work out, and I was pretty much done with the dating app thing. And I said to myself, when I'm ready to go to the Philippines, I'll go to the Philippines. Anyway, something told me, I still remember the day, it was like March 20th or 21st, something like that. I said, you know what, I'm going to go on it. What's it called? Pina Love, right?
It's a Pinot Noir.
Pina Love. I
Yeah.
said, I'm going to go on one more time. And I went on Pina Love, and I was scrolling. You just go through like this. Like, I'm hitting like, no, 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 no. I'm just passing a whole lot. And then I stopped. And I looked, I said, oh, Odessa. Interesting. But there was only one picture of her. To me, that's always been kind of like a red flag. What the heck? That's been a red flag. Sorry for the brief interruption. Anyway, but I gave it a shot and I sent her a short message and she responded. And she was really down to earth. She was down to earth. You were a little different. You were like, she wasn't like pushy with the dating thing. She wasn't asking me a bunch of intrusive questions. We were just kind of filling each other out, and I like that about her. So I'm telling you, this went really fast. By the end of our conversation, I was like, "This is the one," and I'm never like that. I never say.
Yeah.
But that's how I felt. And I even told her on the second day, I said, "Listen, you have to send me some more pictures." And she sent me a lot of pictures, and they all were recent, and I liked them all. And I said, I really need to see you. I don't normally ask to video chat right away, but I need to see you. And she says to me, this was a great response. She says, "Oh," she said, "Great. I was hoping you asked me that because I think it's appropriate that the man asked that because the woman asked that." And I'm like, wow, she's hitting all the right buttons here. Well, long story short, we chatted like 2 times a day, every day. And by day 4, she become my maha. I don't even realize that I call her maha because I've learned a few words in Visaya. And I could see the shock on her. And I said to myself, I hope that didn't surprise. It was too much overkill. But she meant, I have to say this, there's a lot of, I guess, cultural barriers when it comes to relationships. And there's things that I just stay away from. Obviously bars. Uh, I stay away from women who have obvious trauma, and there's a lot of trauma here. Really, there is sexual trauma, physical abuse, abusive relationships. That's a lot of baggage for me right now. So I try to avoid all of that. And Odessa had none of that. But here's something that hit me like I don't know, like an explosion, like a mini explosion. When, like, the first day I talked to her, she kind of like, she didn't throw it at me, but she was just like, I'm like, what's some of the things you like? I love the Lord. I'm like, whoa, nice, I like that. Because it was so natural, it flowed. But anyway, I'm not going to take up all the time. Odessa, you tell me what you tell the audience. What were some of the things you liked about me, or what made you attracted to me? Besides me being a great guy, besides me being a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But I really like my husband, Will, because he is very God fearing and he knows how to respect other people surrounds us, and most especially helping other people in need.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a really big factor for me to because my heart is so big with that passion to helping other people because I really like that to do that. Just before we do that.
Mm.
And then the big factor for me is that he's true and sincere about our relationship. From the very beginning, he is my dream. I feel that because
Ooh.
the spirit tells me that he is the one. He is
You
the right
almost make
one.
me teary-eyed, girl.
And I know that he's so far from me. That imagine 8,000 miles away from me, but our souls combined as one. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy because God sent me, will us to be mine as well. Yeah.
Well, I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
Yes.
So, the relationship progressed very fast, as I said before, and I met her March 20th or 21st, and I was in the Philippines April 22nd on my birthday to be with her for the rest of my life. We pledged ourselves to each other that fast. It's going on 5 months now,
Yeah.
and it really gets better every day. We're together. Don't ever think that you can't be together all the time. What gives me an advantage over relationships is I'm a retired psychologist, so I know people. That's what I do for a living, is people. And I understand relationship dynamics. I can see objectively if a person is traumatized from not just objectively viewing it, but by watching their behaviors. Uh, Even when they're silent, for instance, we both agreed that Tampa is dysfunctional. We both agree that you need communication. You're not allowed to ignore each other. That can never happen. It could never be allowed. Uh, Unfaithfulness. If you want to be with somebody else, be with someone else. But we both agree that that's just not something that should be even considered. Uh, so we moved very quickly, as I said, and we've been together. We've been living together from day one. From day one. Again, 31 days from the day I talked to her first. I was in the Philippines and we were living together. And we had zero regrets, zero. We have this thing. We have something to give. Odessa's a very giving woman. We try to feed the poor when we can. We want to do it once or twice a week once we get into our home. Right now we're living in a resort, Movenpick. We have a 12-month lease. When that lease is up, we'll rent for 1 year. While we're renting for 1 year, we're planning and looking for a forever home. So when you know what you want, you can move fast. When you have trust, love, then the spirit will guide you. But you have to be true to yourself first, and then you can be true to other people. And both of us are on the same page. I watched Odessa in action. She's in action. She engages to seniors in the community. She talks to them. She touches their shoulder while she's addressing them. She's just true to people. She loves people, and it's obvious. It shows. So, anyway, our breakfast is coming soon. This place is called Cafe Cappuccino. It's on Punta Engano Road. It's about 2 blocks off of Mac to Newtown in one direction, and about a mile from Movenpick and Shangri-La in the other direction. So stop in here. The food's great. The menu is super huge. They have everything. English breakfast, American breakfast, Filipino breakfast, good fresh sushi. I was surprised. They can even make a good steak, a good ribeye. that surprised me as well. So this is a very diverse restaurant, and the people are kind. They're really nice. And a couple of my American friends are foreign friends. Not all American, but foreign friends. We meet here every now and then to watch a game, you know. But anyway, my lovely wife, I love you.
I love you too.
To all of the audience, we're going to have a lot of information. We're going to be we present a little different, but we'll have a lot of good information for you. And our information, we're going to try to keep it objective. We stay away from subjective and opinions. If we can, if it's not evidence-based, we pretty much don't want to share it with you. It's enough bad information going out on YouTube today, so let's just keep it real. So we're checking out now, and our checkout slogan is keeping it real with Bill and Odessa. See you guys next time.